Hey guys, Dark Prometheus here, and we just got into week one, and we had a very shaky start with Jay Cutler. Uh, Weather was bad. We were looking at a very run-heavy game at first, but we kind of transitioned to a pass-heavy game, and we just couldn't get the ball on point. Partially it's probably because of my fault, but in this, we did have some issues. So we will go to the next week where we will face the Saints, and I think we play the first 5 games at home. I think we'll look at the schedule ultimately at the end when we come into next week. So one thing we did not look at when it came up. So we're placing the Saints. So we have, four home games. Then we go away 3. Then we face the Packers, Vikings. Then we have our bye week in week 10. Then we go at Falcons, Lions, Cardinals, Vikings. Home against the Bucks, away against the Packers, and then at home against the Bengals to close out the season. So we do not have a very easy route to make the playoffs. Especially if we keep on playing like we did last week, we aren't even going to survive it. So here we go. Let's look at the weekly awards. So Vaughn, looks like Stanford's still hurt. He went 19-26, 312 yards, 4 touchdowns. Did throw 1 interception. Dalton over in the AFC still with the Bengals, 21-29, 310 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and did take 2 sacks. Run defense in the NFC, Scott, strong safety, 11 tackles, 2 interceptions, and I think that's going to be D'Amico Harris. I think moved over to the Patriots. 12 tackles, 1 sack, 1 forced fumble, and 1 fumble recovery. So we are 30th in offensive yards. We're 23rd in defensive yards. It was pretty much just a duke out, essentially. So let's look at the injury report for ourselves. We don't have anyone. Let's look at the Saints. It's going to be Jeremy Lane, cornerback, going to be out 1 more week. Let's look at their roster. See any changes that they have in their depth chart. For the Saints. So seeing Drew Brees still going, 16 years strong, with Austin Davis behind him, Garrett Grayson. Halfback to be Mark Ingram, Deion Lewis behind him, and Terrence West. Doran Dickerson is going to be the fullback there. Receiver, Brandon Cooks. Justin Blackman came over from the Jaguars. Took in Stephen Bailey, Derek Reed, the rookie out of Texas, Rashard Matthews, and Jeremy Curley. The tight end, Ladarius Green, and then Lee Smith, and then Nick O'Leary. Over on left tackle is going to be Marcus Cannon. They do have a rookie, Forrest Brandon, who may come up later on to take over for Marcus Cannon. Vladimir DeCoos, former Bear. They did draft another rookie here at left guard, Will Clark. Max Unger is going to be the center. David Molk behind him. Garrett Reynolds. And then Johnny Troutman. On the right tackle, Andres Pete. A guy they took in. It was a rookie in the first year we started this franchise. And Brennan Hart. Hakeem Hicks. Going to be on the left end, Davis Toll. Behind him, Cameron Jordan, my bad. Going to be on the right end with Tyler Davison. Defensive tackle, Kendrick Ellis, Kaneem Gaithers, and then Brian Sanford. Jameis Givens Wow, he's looking good. 85 for his second year in the league. Sean Weatherspoon put some experience in that middle linebacker position. Danzy Lanzama. Darnell Ellerby is in there too on the right side. The corner, we'll see Brandon Browner, Jonathan Joseph, and we probably would have seen Jeremy Lane right here, but instead it's going to be Brandon Boykin, Ben Riley, the rookie, and then PJ Williams. Jarius Byrd, 8 years in the league. Derek Taylor behind him. Jonathan Cyprian is going to be in his 4th year over here. And then Vinny Cincieri will be behind him. So they're going to have kicking Casey Thomas. The punter is going to be Thomas Morstead. My guess, Brandon Cooks for punts and kicks. Yep. So that's going to be your lineup for the Saints. Not a strong team defensively, but offensively they can put some points on the board, most definitely. So if you got any media questions, we haven't had any, which is kind of weird. Let's see. I really do like our team offensively. Defensive side of the house, Amos is going to come along strong. Fuller's putting it on over there. Porter is still putting it on. Milner will get better. Terrence Mitchell will get better. Morrison will get better over time. Brian is going to be one of these key mark safeties. Courtney Upshaw is doing great against the run, and that's what we brought him in for, to prevent the run and put another guy on there that can get in the backfield and stop that run. McPhee over there on the right side is doing good to contain any corners as well as get after the quarterback. McCullough and Jones have been doing good against the run. For the pass, we have been struggling a little bit when it comes to McCullough covering, but Jones has been doing an okay job. On the line, though, Grimes really hasn't got to the quarterback all that much. Eddie Goldman's got some pressure on him. Ayers has got some pressure on quarterbacks. And our reserve guys, Ferguson and Sutton, have got some penetration in there, which is nice. Over here, Robbie Gold, just doing a great job. I'll keep him until he decides to retire. Langford, we got some speed out there. We do got Bo Austin. So in the grand scheme of things, if Forte retires, we're good there. We got Tavon Austin and Tyrese Ingram. Those guys will be our returners, which are big. So I will see you guys when we take on the New Orleans Saints at Soldier Field. Later, guys.